Hallo, guten Tag und willkommen zu Lektion 9 von German with Jaxx. Heute lernen wir über unsere Familie zu sprechen. Hi and welcome to lesson 9 of German with Jaxx. Today we are going to learn to talk about our family. Okay, so how do we say my family in German? Let's have a look at this. How we say my family is meine Familie. Meine Familie. This might sound a little bit similar to other languages you've been learning, such as Spanish, if you are learning any other languages. But you'll notice it is spelt differently. It ends in an E. We remember that the E makes a bit of an A sound in German. So it is meine Familie. Meine Familie. First of all, we might want to talk about our parents in German. The word for parents in German is Eltern. 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 And if you're introducing your parents to someone, you might want to say, these are my parents. You could say, das sind meine Eltern. Das sind meine Eltern. Das sind meine Eltern. Next, let's look at some words for individual family members. The word for mother in German is pronounced Mutter. 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 The word for father in German is Vater. 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 Next we'll look at how to say grandparents in German. If we remember, the word for parents is Eltern. So to say grandparents in German, we simply do the same as in English and add the word for grand in front of parents. And the word for grand in this case is groß. So the German word for grandparents is Großeltern. 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 Let's look at the word for grandmother. There are two ways to say this in German. You can simply say Großmutter, which is the same in German as English. When we add the grand onto mother, Großmutter. Or you can say Oma. So we have Großmutter and Oma. Großmutter, Oma. The words in German for grandfather are very similar. We can say Großvater or Opa. Großvater, Opa. Großvater, Opa. One of the most common things that comes up when talking about your family is your siblings and whether you have brothers and sisters and how many, and asking people whether they have siblings. The word for siblings or brothers and sisters is Geschwister. 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 The question for asking someone whether they have brothers and sisters or siblings is Hast du Geschwister? Hast du Geschwister? Hast du Geschwister? Someone may also say this to you if they're asking you whether you have brothers and sisters. The du form is the most common. It's the informal form of you in German. However, you could also ask or be asked, haben Sie Geschwister? Haben Sie Geschwister? Sie is the formal form of you in German, and for this question is more uncommon. However, it is a question that you would ask when you're still getting to know someone. So if it's someone that you don't know very well, or maybe someone that's older than you or in a position of authority, you would use Sie. But that's more uncommon. Normally it would be du. Hast du Geschwister? Hast du Geschwister? Let's take a look at the word for sister in German. The word for sister is pronounced Schwester. 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 Remember that W makes a V sound. Schwester. Schwester. Now let's take a look at the word for brother. The word for brother is Bruder. 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 To answer the question, hast du Geschwister? If you want to say, I have a sister, you would say, ich habe eine Schwester. Ich habe eine Schwester. Ich habe eine Schwester. If you have two sisters, you would say, ich habe zwei Schwestern. Ich habe zwei Schwestern. Ich habe zwei Schwestern. So if you notice that the plural of Schwester is Schwestern, there's an N on the end of that. Make sure you're pronouncing it. This plural works whether you have 2 sisters, 3 sisters, or 10 sisters. You would just insert whatever number. You would say, ich habe whatever number, Schwestern. So if you had 5 sisters, you would say, ich habe 5 Schwestern. If you want to say, I have a brother, you would say, ich habe einen Bruder. Ich habe einen Bruder. Ich habe einen Bruder. Ich habe einen Bruder. If you want to say that you have 2 brothers, you would say, ich habe 2 Brüder. Ich habe 2 Brüder. Ich habe 2 Brüder. Ich habe 2 Brüder. You notice there's a slightly different pronunciation on Brüder. That's because there is an umlaut over the U, which is the 2 dots, and that changes the pronunciation of the word, and it makes it plural. So that is brothers. Brother is Bruder, and brothers is Brüder. The same principle applies with the plural, whether you have 2 brothers, 3 brothers, 10 brothers. If you want to say that you have more than 1 brother, if you have 6 brothers, you could say, ich habe 6 Brüder. Or if you're like me and you don't have any siblings, you would say, ich habe keine Geschwister. Ich habe keine Geschwister. Ich habe keine Geschwister. That's it for this week's lesson, guys. Stay tuned for the lesson coming up next week. Also, stay tuned if you would like to take part in a beginner's German course. I'm currently creating course content for purchasable German courses, which will expand on these videos and also have a lot more content. So stay tuned for that. Drop me some comments, let me know if you're interested. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that are already here. Currently at 30. This is on the 12th of April 2019, and I'm so buzzing because I've only been up for 9 weeks, and I just want to say thank you very much to you all. So, Dankeschön, auf Wiedersehen.